Hi, I'm Frank Servone, and I'm the director of the Support Center for Child Advocates. And I want to thank you for being a part of our celebration. Our celebration's virtual this year. Well, just like about everything else we're doing, our work has gone on unabated, as has our service. We continue to represent over 1,000 children in the Philadelphia courts with the gracious service of more than 300 active volunteer attorneys. That's what we're bringing to this community. You know us, you know that quality is an important part of what we do and a presence in the life of each kid. We've tried to stay in contact with every child. Each month, we're reaching out to them, we're connecting with their caregivers. Of course, we're doing the good service work and advocacy work for which we're well known and our volunteers and staff are so well regarded. That's what our work is all about. And we appreciate all the support that you, our friends, have given us in these trying times. Tonight, we get to celebrate our volunteers, our staff, our former client who have brought to this work and to their lives that kind of special presence of healing, of commitment to justice, of a kind of joy about their lives and about their futures. This is what the Support Center for Child Advocacy has always been about. It's what we get to celebrate tonight and what we bring to you, and thank you for helping us to bring it to you. I'd like to introduce my colleague and friend, our leader and board president, Debbie Cohen.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Debbie Cohen, President of the Board of Directors of the Support Center for Child Advocates. I'm very honored to be part of recognizing this year's honorees. Each one of these distinguished advocates has made a significant contribution to helping vulnerable children in crisis in Philadelphia. Our distinguished advocates are people who can be counted on to just keep showing up to do good, provide meaningful support and help for at-risk children, and respond to the nearly overwhelming need of children who live in a city which has the highest poverty rate among the nation's 10 largest cities. And this year, our distinguished advocates have done so in particularly challenging and difficult times, when the pandemic exacerbated 100-fold the problems and dangers that children face. Nevertheless, our distinguished advocates persevered, adapted to new and different methods of advocating for their children's best interests, and did all that they could to give them the opportunity for safety, healing, justice, and the opportunity for a better life in permanent and nurturing homes. So tonight, join me in honoring our 2021 very distinguished advocates, celebrate their important achievements, and thank them for their service and commitment to our cause. Thank you.
I'll never forget once, I was on a home visit of 4 or 5 children that were living in the same house. And I represented them all. I handed them my business card. I said, if you guys need anything, you call me. And one of the kids, I think he was 6 or 7, took my card in his hand, he looked at it, and he flipped it around a few times, and he said, this is my lawyer's card.
Hi, I'm Megan Somsonoff, a social worker at Support Center for Child Advocates. It is my honor to present Mary Cunane with the 2021 Distinguished Advocate for Children Award. Mary practices insurance defense at Zarwin Baum, and she has been a Child Advocates volunteer since 2009, working with 8 of our clients during her tenure. Staff remark that Mary is a strong advocate and a team player who always connects with her clients. During the pandemic, which has been particularly hard for our clients, Mary has been diligent about checking in via text and calls to make sure her client is doing okay. For your personal investment of skill and heart, Mary, we honor you as a 2021 Distinguished Advocate.
Thank you, Megan. I just want to say that this was a surprise, and I'm very honored to receive it this year. And I would also like to say thank you to all the staff, attorneys, and social workers at the support center who do this job day in, day out. And they make what I do very easy. And I would recommend that anybody who's looking to do some pro bono work, that they would join us at the support center. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jody Schatz, the Director of Intake and Pro Bono Services at the Support Center for Child Advocates. It's my honor to present Donna Daly with the 2021 Distinguished Advocate for Children Award. In 2019, Donna retired from her position as Deputy General Counsel at SEPTA, where she directed the Corporate Law and Business Operations Department that handles all transactional legal matters. Donna's been a child advocate volunteer attorney for nearly 12 years, and in that time, she's represented 8 of our clients. Our staff describe Donna as a committed volunteer who is detail-oriented and a delight to work with. On her current case, our social worker remarked that Donna built rapport quickly and validated our clients' concerns and always ensured to represent what it was that our client wanted. For your dedicated service as a volunteer attorney, Donna Daly, we honor you as a 2021 Distinguished Advocate.
Thank you so much, Jody. Thank you, everyone from the Support Center. Actually, I'm the one who's honored to be working with such an incredible organization and wonderful people. Everyone from the center that I have worked with has been amazing, and I have been blessed to have encountered the organization and had the opportunity to work with you all for these years. And thank you all so much for this award. I truly appreciate it, and just thank you.
Hi, I'm Jess Jones, the Director of Social Work at the Support Center for Child Advocates, and I'm thrilled to present Destiny Dwyer with the 2021 Distinguished Advocate for Children Award. Des is a partner at Cipriani and Warner, where she concentrates her practice in workers' compensation defense. She has been a volunteer attorney since 2008, representing 7 of our clients. One of my colleagues noted that Destiny is a stellar advocate and has the power to connect with anyone she comes in contact with. Her bubbly and friendly nature allows her to connect with clients and caregivers with ease. I've had the privilege to see firsthand the way Des authentically engages with families, listens to everything that is said, and advocates in a way that centers her clients. For your tremendous optimism and dedication to the well-being of young people, Destiny Dwyer, we honor you as a 2021 Distinguished Advocate.
Thank you so much. This means so much to me. As lawyers, we often are taught that time equals money. And I think the most important part about what you do is that time equals impact. And seeing the impact that we make on families and these children makes everything worthwhile. You guys do the real hard work. And I appreciate what you guys give us as much as what we give you. So this is really appreciated, and I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you.
Every case, no matter how seemingly simple, is the most important case in the world to the children. That decision will determine placement of the child, education of the child, mental development of the child, safety of the child.
Hi, my name is Marty Little. I'm a staff attorney at the Support Center for Child Advocates, and I'm honored today to present Josh Ferguson with the 2021 Distinguished Advocate for Children Award. Josh is a partner at Freeman Mathis and Gray and co-chair of their Philadelphia office. In addition to volunteering at Child Advocates, Josh is also involved with Big Brothers Big Sisters and currently serves as the president of the Parents and Caregivers Association at the Green Street Friends School. Since becoming a volunteer in 2008, Josh has represented 8 of our clients. a valued volunteer, our staff notes that Josh is a great collaborator and an excellent litigator who always advocates for our clients' best interests. For your commitment to ensuring positive outcomes and your personal devotion to all you endeavor, Josh Ferguson, we honor you as a 2021 Distinguished Advocate.
Thanks so much, Marty. This is one of the greater honors of my career. I appreciate it.
Hello, I'm Blanca Castro, a social worker at the Support Center for Child Advocates, and I'm thrilled to present Kristen Hadges with the 2021 Distinguished Advocate for Children Award. Kristen is a partner at Morgan Lewis, where she is a member of the firm's retail and privacy and cybersecurity practices, as well as its class action working group. A volunteer since 2009, Kristen has represented 20 child clients. Kristen is a caring and dedicated advocate. She is always thinking of the young person's well-being and uses a client-centered lens in everything she does. For bringing uncommon sensitivity and personal presence to each child client, Kristen Hadges, we honor you as a 2021 Distinguished Advocate.
Thank you so much, Blanca, and to the Support Center. I'm truly honored. It has been such a pleasure to work with all of these children who are also resilient, and I really appreciate the Support Center's support and focus on achieving the best possible outcome for them. So thank you very, very much.
Hi, I'm Ben Dobkin, a social worker at the Support Center for Child Advocates, and I'm honored to present Josh Hill with the 2021 Distinguished Advocate for Children Award. Josh is a member of the firm Eckert & Siemens, where he is a part of the firm's white-collar defense and internal investigations group. Prior to joining Eckert, Josh spent nearly 4 years as a public defender with the Defender Association of Philadelphia. A volunteer since 2009, our staff exclaimed that Josh is unflappable. He always acknowledges the importance of collaborating in order to ensure the best outcomes for our clients, and he takes an active role in client visits, offering gentle guidance and encouragement. For your personal affection and the abiding presence to the children and families you have served, Josh Hill, we honor you as the 2021 Distinguished Advocate.
Thank you, Ben. It's an honor to receive this award and a pleasure to work with the folks at the Support Center, and I hope to continue the good work.
Hi, I'm Shanita Harris, a social worker at the Support Center for Child Advocates, and I'm thrilled to present James Nicolo with the 2021 Distinguished Advocate for Children Award. Jim is a former Pennsylvania Deputy Attorney General who worked in the Torts Litigation Division at the Attorney General's office in Norristown. He has been a volunteer attorney since 2009 and has represented 12 of our clients. Jim is a very thoughtful and dedicated volunteer. He is passionate about all of our clients and never leaves anything up to chance. Trust me when I say it's really good to have someone like Jim on your side. For your commitment to our clients and helping to ensure the best possible outcomes. Jim Nicolo, we honor you as a Distinguished Advocate.
Thank you, Chanita. Dear Support Center staff, thank you for honoring me as one of the 2021 Distinguished Advocates. My work with the Support Center has been the highlight of my legal career. It has enabled me to give back to the community and to represent one of its most vulnerable groups, our children. I encourage all attorneys to volunteer and represent a child through the Support Center. And as Frank says, change the story. I assure you that when a child's story is changed, your story is changed forever. Thank you.
It's very easy to say, go help kids. That's what I wanted to do. But working with the Support Center for Child Advocates has given me just a great organization to do it with. So someone's always got my back. They're always putting me in positions where I know I can do the right thing. And it just feels great. It feels great to do the right thing. It feels great to help a kid get their life back on path.
A lot of our clients would have nobody to advocate and fight for them, whether it is in court, whether it is at school, whether it's for medical needs or social services needs. I think a lot of our clients would probably either fall through the cracks or get the bare minimum.
Bill Flynn. Yeah.
They might have an attorney appointed to them, but here when they come under the guidance of the Support Center, they have a whole team.
That's the best way.
Hi,
Hi, my name is Lori Ayler. I'm a social work supervisor at the Support Center for Child Advocates, and I'm really excited to be able to present my friend, Maureen Zaman, with the 2021 Distinguished Advocate for Children Award. Maureen is the Director of Internal Investigations at the biopharmaceutical company AbbVie. Long before her career took her to AbbVie, Maureen was a staff attorney at Child Advocates. Maureen's experience as a staff attorney has made her the ultimate volunteer attorney. Since 2009, she has represented 12 of our clients, and I've had the wonderful honor to partner with Maureen on nearly all of those cases. She is committed to getting to know each client as an individual by attending regular home visits, Zooming me around the city. She uses her skills to advocate in and out of the courtroom, ensuring our clients receive the services that they need. She shows a commitment to the work and is always willing to take a case when we call, maybe just me. For your passion and service as a volunteer attorney, Maureen Zaman, we honor you as a 2021 Distinguished Advocate.
Thank you, Lori. I had to keep myself from laughing while you were talking, but I thank you so much, and thank you to the Support Center for this incredible recognition. Like you said, I started my career at Child Advocates, and it has been by far the most rewarding part of my career. Especially today with all of the challenges we face, the work that you guys do is so vital to the city, and I am just so lucky to be able to be a small part of it.
Hi, I'm Morgan Blacksmith, a staff attorney at Support Center for Child Advocates, and I'm honored to present Kit Rothenberger with the Eddie Olbaum Distinguished Advocate for Children Award, named for our former Child Advocates Board member and Temple Law professor, Eddie Olbaum. This award recognizes leaders in child policy, governance, and trial advocacy. Kit is an attorney with Colesby, Gordon, Robin, and Shore, where she practices in the area of personal injury. Prior to becoming a lawyer, Kit was a nursing administrator and bedside nurse, specializing in the care of critically ill newborns and pediatric patients for 20 years. Kit became a volunteer attorney in 2013 and joined the board of directors in 2014. Kit has been on her current case for nearly 4 years, and in that time, she embraced all of the many complexities of representation. Watching Kit advocate for our client, both in and out of the courtroom, is like watching a masterclass in skilled and effective lawyering. Everything she does is based in a strong relationship with our client and a thorough mastery of the facts and issues in our case. On our board, Kit was the source of wisdom and vision in countless questions of policy and governance. For your level head, thoughtful insights, and good humor, Kit Rothenberger, I am honored to present you with the Eddie Olbaum Distinguished Advocate for Children Award.
Thank you, Morgan. I can't tell you how honored I am that people from the Support Center would honor me in such a manner, and especially since I admire them so much for the work that they do every day. So thank you so very much.
Hi, I'm Eva Kraft, a social worker at the Support Center for Child Advocates, and I'm thrilled to be presenting Ryan DeRue with our first ever Rising Star Award. This award recognizes a new volunteer attorney who has gone above and beyond to support a child client by providing outstanding legal representation. As a litigator at Troutman Pepper, Ryan handles complex commercial disputes, focusing on construction law and contracting matters. Ryan was first introduced to Child Advocates by Leah Katz, who started a partnership between attorneys at Troutman Pepper and local in-house counsel to take on larger Child Advocates cases, and has been a volunteer attorney since 2019. Working with Ryan, I can attest that he is a tenacious and collaborative advocate who is deeply involved in every aspect of whole child representation. For example, with Little Direction, Ryan played an integral role in ensuring that the oldest of our 6 clients' academic and emotional needs were met at school by persistently advocating for an IEP until it was implemented. And when our dream team of 3 underwent a shift in membership a few months ago, Ryan did not miss a beat. He continues to go above and beyond to advocate for our clients both in and out of the courtroom. For your commitment to our clients and your dedication to ensuring that all of their needs are met, Ryan DeRue, we honor you as the 2021 Rising Star.
Thank you very much, Eva. Volunteering with the Support Center has been a fantastic experience, and I've been lucky to work with such an amazing team and you, Renee Garcia, and the entire Support Center staff. You deserve this award as much as anyone.
We're just in for a little bit of the window of what will hopefully be a long and healthy life. Consequently, we don't know a lot about the longitudinal success of a lot of our kids. We're left to wonder. It's why it's so much an investment in the future without knowing the future, right? You plant the tree and somebody else is going to sit under it, right? That's what our work is like. And I'm good with that.
Hi, I'm Barry Castle. I'm an attorney here at Child Advocacy. I'm happy and honored to present the Andy Broad Distinguished Client Award to our former client, our friend, Destiny. The award is named in memory and in honor of Andy Broad, a former board member, Child Advocates volunteer attorney, staunch supporter, and a good friend of Child Advocates. During her tenure here, as well as after, she was our advocate as well. Her family has continued her support and commitment, so a thanks to the Broad family. The award is presented annually to a current or former client aged 18 to 25 who has demonstrated courage, resilience, and strength of character. In short, Andy's qualities. Destiny epitomizes these qualities. Destiny became a client of Child Advocates, and I met Destiny when she was about 14. Even then, it was apparent that she was and continues to be, to this day, ambitious, mature, and motivated. She had and still has a tremendous insight into herself and the world around her, and had then as now a relenting sense of purpose and drive for what's right and fair. We've had quite a journey with many ups and downs and many collaborations. It's interesting in looking back at our representation of Destiny. One could say it was less us representing her and more a collaboration, really highlighting what a child advocate client relationship like this can be and often is. To use some of Destiny's words, it was, quote, amazing teamwork. Destiny was about, and one quick story, if I can back up a second, one quick story really shows just who Destiny is and what she's made of and the kind of work we did together. Destiny was about 16 at the time, and she had a young child. She was working in daycare and going to high school. She told me at one point she pretty much had it with foster care. As many children in foster care can attest to, some are good, very good foster homes, others are not so good. Destiny wanted to get into an SIL, which is a supervised independent living arrangement. It's where a client, a child, a youth, can get an apartment. It's somewhat supervised, and they're pretty much, at least as much as possible, on their own. As the person, I knew Destiny was a great candidate for that. She had researched it, she prepared, and she pushed hard to be a good candidate. However, given her age, 16, and she was still in high school, I knew, and I told Destiny, this was going to be a pretty much uphill battle. And, and while I had these reservations about how it would go, not about Destiny, I was less optimistic how certain agencies and the court may respond. Destiny went to work. She compiled her history, gave me a list of witnesses, and we prepped some more. As expected, in floating this idea through to all other parties and to the court, there was resistance, to say the least. And we knew that coming up, it was going to be a very contentious hearing. And it was. I had vetted the witnesses Destiny told me about, and I called them for trial. I also called Destiny to testify. Can you guess the outcome? Well, shortly after the hearing, and along with her young son, Destiny moved into her first apartment. It was there she finished high school, continued to work, and attend Community College in Philadelphia. She subsequently moved into a second SIL, completed her certified nursing training assistant program, all the while continuing to work and applying for and being accepted to SEPTA's bus driver training program to become a bus driver, where she currently works now today as a bus driver and is the proud mother of 2 young boys. In looking back at my closing note, I wrote, "I'll miss Destiny. It's bittersweet as she's doing very well, yet we still will miss her. We've been with her since age 14 and watched her grow in so many positive ways, often in spite of and despite situations and conditions which she had no control of, until her, being who she was able to get control of her life and her destiny. Importantly, and above all that, or in addition to all that, she's made me a better advocate." Thanks.
Well, thank you, Mr. Berry. That was very, very touching. I am truly honored to accept this award. I'm actually surprised I even got it. This is just cool. I wanna openly thank Child Advocates as an agency. I appreciate the standard that you hold to your company. You do life-changing work, and words can barely express how grateful I am to have Mr. Berry as an advocate. Amazing teamwork is an understatement, actually. And I even want to just elaborate on that story a little bit. At first, when I had requested the SIL, and Mr. Berry, you were worried about me. You weren't sure if I was going to be able to handle, living on my own at 16, which is understandable. And I proved it to you. Don't forget, I came to court with files. I had a big file. It had my application for CCP. It had a letter from my job stating that I had a full-time job. It had a letter from my housing authority program. I had taken some parenting classes and taken some just living life skills classes. So I came to court with just all this credible paperwork, and the whole courtroom was blown away. And it's not even a word to describe how grateful I was. But Mr. Berry, I really don't know if I would have been able to accomplish as much as I did within that system with you by my side. It was just amazing to finally be heard, and we kicked a lot of butt in the courtroom. And basically, basically my needs were met, and I was finally able to get where I was going. And thank you for seeing that I had a bright future. Thank you for helping me get there. I really do appreciate that. And it is bittersweet, and I will miss you too. And thank you, Child Advocates, for making every Christmas special since the moment I was your client. I appreciate you guys so much. And again, I'm really honored. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The Support Center's entire mission is in line with my own idea that your presence isn't permanent. It says, even if nobody that you know can love you the way you need to be loved, some stranger can. And this person might turn out to be the best thing that ever happened to you.
Well, wasn't that fun? It's Frank Cervone again. I'm glad you could be with us tonight. I'm so proud of our volunteers, our staff, of Destiny, who have all given of themselves to tell you a little bit of their story and allowed us to celebrate them and their good work. It's been an extraordinary night, and of course, it's been an extraordinary year for all of us. This campaign is our replacement for our big party. For those of you who've been there, it's 1,000 of our closest friends. Well, tonight, we hope we've had a lot more, and we hope we've, captured a little bit of the spirit of that great evening. And perhaps next year, we'll be back again in person in the Crystal Tea Room. I'd like to thank the Comcast Town Hall team for their production work, their great support in putting together this video for us. It's been a neat way to bridge the gap that we've all suffered and felt over the last year and might have felt tonight were it not for their good work. So thank you, Comcast. All of the money raised in our campaign goes right to work on the street for our kids, for our cases, for the good work that this community has come to rely on. We need it for this year's budget. It closes June 30. And so if you haven't given, or if you have opportunity to give again, please do so. You know, we put your money to work well. We are good stewards of the donated dollar, and we need your support. For your volunteers among us, we want you to step up again. We need you. Come to our volunteer training, take a case, make a small step for a big impact in the life of a kid. That's what each of our volunteers does. It's what the promise of our work offers to children and families in Philadelphia. If you haven't had opportunity to support our work, please do so and try to make a difference. If you want to be a problem solver in the world, start here. We think we're part of the solution. We think you are too. Thanks for being with us. Thanks for helping us to change the story for kids.